Good morning, friends, and welcome to Asheville, North Carolina. Enjoying just walking around town, I noticed something very interesting. As a part of this really interesting Christmas display, they have a tree, I think it's a maple tree, decorated with a bunch of Pez dispensers. Some very large ones. My friend Brett would love that tree. If you got a Christmas tree that you're trying to decorate, that's an excellent idea. Weed is not legal in North Carolina, to my knowledge, but you wouldn't know that by some of the stores. A friend of mine told me that this Tupelo honey is a good joint, and Van Morrison's one of my favorite artists, so let's go try it out. Pretty nice place, like a full bar too. All the food menus around here are on these QR code things, like a lot of places. It's convenient if you have a smartphone. Tupelo honey was good. I had a biscuit and some decaf. There's all sorts of little shops and places you can just drop into and get lost in this town. Look at all these wind chimes. Well, friends, this is the Moogseum. It's a museum about Robert Moog, the inventor of synthesized music. There's a theremin in there. There's a bunch of electronic gadgets. Let's go check it out. Well, friends, this is as much as you're going to see of the museum. They don't allow photography or video, but that's okay. This place is rad, and you should still come here and check this out. Sorry I can't show you, but you guys got to see it yourself. There's Bob Moog right there. Cool guy. That was a really great museum. It's cool. I wish I was able to show you around. Mellow Mushroom, another cool sign. My goal is just to wander around today. I have no real agenda. I did intend on showing you the Moogseum, but since I can't, we'll just wander around some more, find some other cool things about this city. It's a neat place. A lot of street art. It's a cool chess situation here. Nice little park. I like these old buildings around downtown. Pretty cool. There's a lot of hustle and bustle here in Asheville. It's a much busier city than what I had anticipated. Last time I was here, I was mostly on the outskirts into the Biltmore and some other things. I was only down here a few times, but this is a little different than I remember. You know, all this walking around can make a man thirsty. It's time for a beer. Yep, guess it's not time for a beer. Dirty Jack's. It's the original location of Green Man Brewing Company. Let's go and see what it's like. Wow. Killer bar. Spent grain. It smells so good in here. So good. A lot of stickers. Cool. Turns out they're not open yet. That's okay. Come back. Right next door is the Green Mansion. I love these tables, but I do not know how that wire has survived without some thief coming along and taking that to the scrapyard. This stuff's expensive. Had the Forester Stout. Excellent beer. You can only get it here, on tap. That's it. Welcome back to Burial Brewing Company. Stopped in here for a beer. Today I wanted to walk around and show you all the things I thought were really interesting about Asheville and I just been looking online. I use Atlas Obscura a lot. I search for all kinds of weird things online to find the best places to show you. Today, I'm just kind of chilling out. I didn't find anything I was really interested in doing. There's things in town you might say, why don't you go to the Biltmore or some other attractions that are in the area. Well, the Biltmore is cool, but not as cool as some other things that I could probably show you on my way to my next destination. So I'm gonna hold off on that and just enjoy the day hanging out here in Asheville. Best beer in Asheville. This kind of looks like a sketchy part of town, but this is actually a really populated part of town with breweries. Most people you see around here are just walking to the next beer joint. Notice a lot of these old buildings in Asheville are now turned into apartments. I like downtown living. These big windows, scenery from the streets of a downtown. I lived in a Detroit hotel. It's actually a bunch of condos downtown St. Petersburg, Florida. It was awesome. I like that living for a temporary time. Wow. Well, it kind of looks like this has turned into more of a brewery tour type of video again, but that was not intended. I'm here at Twin Leaf Brewing Company. Some people said that they're not the best in town, but they're really good. So it's in walking distance to every other brewery in town, it seems like. So just thought I'd drop in, have one. This will be my last one for the day. I way overdid it making that video of the 5 best breweries. I had 5 beers in a day. That's unusual for me, very unusual. This is my 3rd beer, and it is very good. It's a cranberry IPA. Twin Leaf makes some good beer, I'll have to say. Twin Leaf, great beer. I noticed a lot of these breweries have outdoor seating areas, and they're decorated with nice landscape around it. One thing I miss about the north here is not the cold weather, but the landscape. I like the trees and the bushes and flowers that grow in the north part of the United States that I don't see in Florida so much. Well, friends, it's time for me to move on out of Asheville, I believe. I haven't found a lot of things here that I really love or I want to connect to, so I'm just going to move on down the road and find the next place. I'm sure there's a lot of cool places here in Asheville to explore, and I probably will sometime in the future, maybe when it's a little warmer. Thanks for joining me today, friends, on this walkabout around beautiful Asheville, North Carolina. If you like what you're seeing, you know what to do. Hit all those buttons. As for me, I'm going to make my way down the road to the next adventure. You're not going to want to miss the next one. Thanks for being here, friends. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next video.